Hi and welcome back. I'm Christine White in the Beads Incorporated studio, and today we are talking about stretchy bracelets. More specifically, our Love Stretchy Bracelet Making Kit. Have it right here, and we offer several different stretchy bracelet making kits on beadsinc.com and in our flagship store in Charlotte, North Carolina. Each of our kits comes with everything that you need to make anywhere from 12 to 15 bracelets depending on wrist size. It's going to come with your Stretch Magic stringing material, different sizes depending on what diameter your beads are, different thicknesses. A tube of super glue, which is a fast drying jewelry glue. We use that on the knot, and then several strands. This one comes with 3 strands of 6mm gold hematite, 2 strands of 6mm polymer clay, a packet of letter beads, and that's what makes this kit truly unique because you can really customize it with your favorite name or phrase or word. And then a really sweet little Pave evil eye charm. Every one of our kits comes with a Beads Inc. vinyl decal, as well as directions to get onto our Learn page at Beads Inc. So when we get started to make our stretchy bracelets, and the nice thing about these is that you don't need any special tools. You can use just something like scissors that you have at home, or sharp cutters are useful too. Tape measure comes in handy, and then Scotch tape as well. I like to begin by cutting about 1 foot of our Stretch Magic. That's going to be a little bit more than you need for each bracelet, but it's always nice to have a little bit more than not enough, and it's going to give you plenty to tie off when we go to finish those bracelets off. So when we begin, I like to open up the ends of all of my strands and just leave them lying flat. That makes it easier to transfer the beads, especially smaller beads like these polymer clay heshy beads. And with my piece of Stretch Magic that I've cut, I just put the Scotch tape on the end by cutting about 2 inches of the Scotch tape, applying it and folding it over a couple of times so it's nice and secure. I like to pre-stretch my Stretch Magic and make sure that I've gotten all the slack out of it and it won't stretch out once I've made it into a bracelet and while I'm wearing it. I like to pull several beads off at a time, hold them in between my fingers like this. It makes the stringing process just a little bit more enjoyable when it goes by more quickly. And as you can see, I've already strung a couple of bracelets here. For an adult size bracelet, we use 7.5 inches as our standard length. You can definitely make yours a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. So I'm going to take my strung bracelet and the ends tie 1 knot, pull it tight, tie a 2nd knot, pull it tight, and in this case I can see that I have room for a 3rd knot and pull it tight. Next I'm going to open up my super glue and apply just a little drop of super glue. Pull these beads over that knot, and so the knot kind of gets lodged inside that hole next to it. The super glue just takes a few seconds to dry. And now I'm going to use my cutters, and I kind of like to pull up on the Stretch Magic to make sure I'm getting a nice close cut. There's one, and then on my next one, you'll see that I always kind of group this part that's going to be kind of on the top of your wrist towards the end of my bracelet. That kind of helps me know that the bead that I'm going to be tying off my knot into has the large enough hole to accommodate my knots. So next thing, give it another little tug. First knot, pull that tight. Second knot, pull that tight. And this one's fine with just 2 knots. You don't have to do 3 knots. And then just a little drop of the super new glue. Pull that snug up inside the bead next to it. Give it just a few seconds to dry. And a little tip with the super new glue. If you want to use it on project after project, after you open it initially, make sure to keep it always sitting upright. If you do set it on its side, it will in time either glue itself shut or dry itself out. So that's just a little helpful hint with the super new glue. And now I'm ready to snip off my excess here. So you can see how our stack came together here. This is our Love Multi-Kit. We also offer the Love Classic Kit, which is a little bit more neutral, but still just as customizable with all of the letter beads. You can see that we offer a huge selection of the stretchy bracelet making kits on beadsinc.com. Be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to check out all of our other jewelry making videos.